What's the beef up to? Has she been live today? Not that I give a fuck. But oh, and then here's another little thing. If you missed it, when they got to the rally, the first, when Ted Nugent was there in Texas, they were very specifically told ahead of time, but of course, Sherry gets drunk and doesn't listen, doesn't follow directions well. They were told that they can't have guns at the event. Even though they're in Texas, they weren't permitted to bring guns into the event that Ted Nugent was at. So when Sherry went to walk into the Ted Nugent concert, you hear her mention that she has her pistol and she can't bring it in. And then the man, the myth, the legend, Jay Jones takes it back to the vehicle. And that's all fine and dandy, except here's the thing. One, is she legally allowed to carry that firearm in all of the states that she's going to drive through? But the real kicker here is that Sherry lives in her motherfucking car in DC, with the exception of she's temporarily staying at an Airbnb. But she wasn't at the Airbnb from the beginning. And when she went to a convoy, I heard Kentucky mention that she had left out from Virginia. So they didn't stop in Ohio, where Sherry's from, to pick up a gun. So unless Kentucky brought it from the legal state of Virginia, where it's allowed to be possessed, if Sherry was already in possession of the gun, that means she had the gun when she came into DC. And since she's been living out of her car, she's had that gun in DC. I'm pretty sure that Airbnbs, no matter what state it is, you can't have a gun, or the owner of the home specifically will state whether or not you can have the gun. So she has a gun at the Airbnb. But knowing Sherry and her hillbilly ways, more than likely she doesn't leave it at the Airbnb, and she keeps it somewhere in her car, which is very, very, very legal in DC. So be careful, Sherry, with your little pocket pistol. The beef, if you're talking about the beef laugh, she laughs all the time because she's socially awkward, and she thinks that if she laughs and giggles and plays stupid, that people will just be like, oh, she's so adorable, and like her. Except it makes people really uncomfortable and cringe because they're like, why are you laughing? So the beef laughs to try to make friends and be accepted, but it's not working out for her. Honor your oats.
Man, y'all really hate Glory, huh? Y'all really hate Glory B. But it's funny because, like, there was a stream or video, and I'm pretty sure it's still up, with Anarchy Princess having a gun in the couch in DC. But, you know, she wants to rat people, other people out and act like they shouldn't have a Second Amendment right when she has a Second Amendment right. And that's why, like, it's so hypocritical of her to stand up next to the Patriots or the Feds or whatever those people were that day. There's several groups, right? And with her sign about more guns, more death, or something like that, like, you have a gun, you showed it off. It was stuck in the couch. I guess it's really not a gun then. You just showed off, like, the gun sticking out of the couch is probably just a dart gun, or what do they call those, little cap gun, a little fake gun. But you wanted to act big and badass and act like you had one. That's probably what it was. It was probably bait to see if y'all would call the cops on her. But you wanted to act big and badass like she had a gun. Anyways, I think it's funny how she tries to make fun of Glory after she has all those TikToks about how she's been to Liel and stuff, but Glory B is not allowed to be a little bit awkward. Yeah. And then she was talking earlier on this stream about how somebody said that she looked normal today, and she said, I am normal. But then she has all these TikToks about her 16 mental illnesses or whatever. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Don't play. Don't play. We remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers.